Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the groundbreaking for the Young Family Athletic Center. It's my honor to introduce the City of Norman City Manager. Let's hear it for Daryl Kyle.
Welcome. It's another great day in the city of Norman, Oklahoma, and I got to tell you, I never get tired of saying that. We are here to celebrate a historic event, the groundbreaking for the Norman Forward Young Family Athletic Center. I would like to recognize some special guests here with us this morning. First of all, the Young family. Rayford Young, Candace Young, Trae Young, Caitlin, Cameron, and Timothy Young. Welcome and thank you. I would like to recognize our city council, our elected officials with us this morning. Council member Lauren Schuler, Council member Kelly Lynn, Council member Lee Hall, Council member Richard Tortorello, Council member Elizabeth Foreman, Council member Stephen Holman, Council member Matt Peacock, and our mayor, Bria Clark. Welcome. We also have with us representatives Thomas Lewis from Congressman Cole's office and Estela Hernandez from Senator Langford's office. Welcome and thank you for joining us in our celebration. I would like to recognize volunteers who contributed hours and hours and hours in helping us get to this moment. Members of the Norman Forward Ad Hoc Advisory Group, if you are here, please stand. Thank you. We also have with us members of the Norman Forward Citizens Financial Oversight Board and our Parks Board Commissioners. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Not only does it take a team of dedicated community members and volunteers to make something like this happen, but we also have an outstanding team of professionals led by ADG. They are our program managers for Norman Forward. Say hello to members of the ADG team. Where you at, ADG? Where you at? There they are. Thank you. We have our architectural group, FSB. FSB, where are you? There they are. Thank you, gentlemen. One complex element of this project is we also have a Norman Regional Healthcare Systems component smack dab in the building, and their architect team is led by JHBR. Please stand to be recognized. There they are. Thanks, team. The construction of this project will be led by G.E. Johnson. G.E., where are you? There they are. Thanks, G.E. Johnson. Appreciate it. We have an operating partner. The operators of this facility, Santa Fe Family Life Center. Santa Fe, where are? There they are. Thank you. We appreciate it. We'd also like to recognize our partners with Norman Regional Healthcare Systems, and I know they're a little bit everywhere. Please stand to be recognized. Thanks, Norman Regional. Took time and put together a short video to give you a glimpse as to what you might expect and how that may impact the lives of Norman residents. Please roll video.
I think the opportunity that this facility has to improve the quality of life for families and individuals young and old is unlimited. This facility will bring to the city of Norman world-class athletes, as well as providing for recreational and educational opportunities for everyone hoping to improve on their physical fitness or on their athletic goals.
What's unique about this, and we truly believe that it is a true collaborative process. And what I mean by that is that the entire team, with the design team, the constructors, we are all brought on early in the process and work together hand in hand to provide the best facility within budget, within schedule. I'm so happy for the citizens of Norman that this is moving forward, taking place. I think there's been a lot of people that have been somewhat skeptical that this project would ever happen. So this groundbreaking should signify that, hey, this is really happening and things are moving forward, and they're going to see some earth starting to be moved, and we're going to finish the project.
The Young Family Athletic Center brings something a little bit more to our community. Sports tourism is real, and I'm very excited to see the tournaments that will come to our community, that will stay in our hotels, that will shop at our stores and eat at our restaurants. As with any project in the city of Norman, you cannot overlook the hard-working city staff that we have. From the formulation of the Norman Forward Sales Tax Plan, to working with all of the teams and architecture firms that come with the plans, to making sure staff is educated, to building these collaborations with generous donors like the Young family, none of it would be possible without Norman City staff. And not only are we proud to have Mr. Young hail from Norman, Oklahoma, but we're very grateful for his generosity. And I hope this is the beginning of a long collaboration and partnership that benefits the city of Norman.
You know, the city of Norman should be really proud of the work that their local city staff, the mayor, the city council, and all the Citizens Advisory Committee have done in bringing together this diverse group. When you look at how hard they've worked to reach out to the Young family, how hard they've worked to bring in Norman Regional Hospital, you know, it's something that they should really be proud about and really be excited that their city's moving forward.
So the partnership between Norman Regional Health System and the Young Family Athletic Center is really unique. It's integrative. We are really the peanut butter and jelly of this wonderful sandwich. We're positioned right between the swimming complex and the basketball, volleyball, pickleball courts. And our purpose is to elevate people's performance, human performance. It's our vision to turn setbacks into comebacks. It's our vision to take an athlete of any level and improve their performance. So we're going to have world-class experts there, from orthopedists to functional and integrative medicine specialists, sports medicine, athletic trainers, physical therapists, a whole host of unique and upper level, higher level care and service for those who will be working their way through the Young Family Athletic Center.
Most excited about the ability to deliver to the community their vision. The concept of Norman Forward was community-led and community-driven, and I am thrilled that our community sets the bar high when it comes to establishing expectations for new facilities. And here our community has established high expectations, and we are standing on the precipice of being able to deliver to those wonderful standards. And it's exciting to be able to bring that to fruition in front of our community.
For the Norman Forward projects, they had, for each of them, they had a citizen group so that we had citizen buy-in. And so all the members of that committee were nominated by the mayor and confirmed by council. And so we had I believe we had about 10 or 12 people on our ad hoc committee. So it's ad hoc because we're just doing this one project and then we're done. And so we met for many months, to go over this, very important project. But each of the Norman Forward projects had an ad hoc citizen-led committee. It's going to be amazing. I have lived in Norman my entire life. I've been waiting for a brand new competitive aquatic facility. I've been waiting to see, something bigger than the Optimist Gym. I'm really excited. Actually, the one thing I'm excited about the most is for women's volleyball. I mean, it is I didn't know this until I got on this group, that it's the fastest growing sport in the United States. I have so many friends whose daughters play volleyball, and they travel all over the state and the region, and now they're going to have a place that they're able to compete at locally. So excited about that. So I may get a little emotional, but I'm excited to see it open.
Our mission is to serve people with all abilities to help them pursue health and wellness. And so that's everyone from super athletes to people that are elderly to people with disabilities, and finding a way for all of them to be able to pursue health and wellness and through different activities, whether it's through basketball or weightlifting or wheelchair sports, being able to expand those programs to serve the Norman community through such an amazing facility is a huge opportunity for us to be a part of. I mean, this facility will be one of a kind, not just for Oklahoma, but really, I think, for the whole Midwest region. I mean, the pieces that are coming together in this project are really special. Just from the facility components, you know, it's a big building, it has 8 basketball courts, it has an indoor aquatic center. Norman Regional Hospital putting a sports medicine and sports science clinic in the facility is really one of a kind. And with the Young family involvement, it takes it just to a whole nother level.
This place is going to be special for Norman. Everything from how beautiful the center is going to be. We're going to have 8 basketball gyms, 12 volleyball courts, a 25-meter pool, a state-of-the-art wellness facility and through Norman Regional. This is going to be something that the city looks back on, and they will appreciate that their kids are going to be able to play in it, and hopefully their children will be able to play in it. So basically, this is going to be a facility that multiple generations get to enjoy here in Norman, and other towns, other cities look at us and they're going to be jealous of what we have in Norman. We have something special here, and it's not only because of our residents, but it's all the partnerships that we formed through the Young family and Norman Regional and other partners that we have. This is going to be a world-class facility, and we should be proud that it's right here in Norman, Oklahoma.
We would like to thank the voters who in October of 2015 took the leap of faith and approved a sales tax measure that was the catalyst to get all of these conversations underway. I see our friends from Norman Public Schools, and I think about those opportunities for our students to capitalize on this investment and bring the competition to their backyard. And we are fierce in our backyard, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. MC, if you'll cue the music for our next speaker, I would like to introduce to you Norman's own orthopedic specialist, Dr. James Bond.
All right, I thought it'd be 007 or something, I didn't know. Today we are so excited, and I would like to move us away from thinking about this as a groundbreaking for the Young Family Athletic Complex or the In Motion Sports Performance Facility, and have us think about this as moving dirt in the right direction for our community. Because this is moving from what Ray and I have talked about for 15 years as a dream and a vision to a reality of where we're going to have a perfect collaboration between private and public people who are committed to making people better versions of themselves. Where we're going to have people who are committed to wellness and to health. Where we're going to have recovery and we're going to have recreation all under one roof. Today is about moving towards a better sports performance facility. But it is also about moving towards better social programs for our senior adults. But it is also about moving towards better leagues for our youth performances and having better of all of the sports. It is also about moving dirt towards a better understanding of brain health and about confidence in ourselves and in our community. Today is about moving towards that facility so that a young person can come in and fall in love with their sport. and they can have the facility to make themselves better, the best version that they can in that sport. And they may not grow up to be Trae Young, but what they will grow up to be is have an infrastructure about how to win and how to lose, and how to deal with getting up one more time when you've been knocked down. And they will carry that with them, and that will be the fabric of our youth and our seniors in our community. And this will also be a facility for the recreational athlete to go have fun on weekends, or to get into the pool and shave off 10 points off their body mass index. But this will also be a facility where the elite athletes can come and train and put 10 weeks in so that on their pro day they can get paid. This will house all of those things. Today is about moving towards a community resource that will have technology and innovation, and it will proactively have data points with this technology to see what a video analysis of your swing is or your shot, but also take data points of what your brain health is, but also take data points of what your body mass index is. And those data points will be where you are today, but it will have collaboration so that you can be better tomorrow. Because we will be able, with this facility, to recruit the best of sports medicine, the best of functional medicine, the best of physical therapy, the best of athletic training, the best of mental health professionals, and the best of athletic training and aerobic instructors. This will reach every layer of our community, because it will be the Junior Jammer Basketball Championship place where it's at. But it will be the place where pickleball championships will be. I can see it now. The Big Deal, DILL Pickleball, Norman, Oklahoma. And it will be where we will have state volleyball championships. And it will be where we will bring the elite from every corner of the nation right here for our elite athletes and our elite coaches to eat in our restaurants and sleep in our hotels, so that we will continue to move and thrive in the right direction in Norman, Oklahoma. And at Norman Regional Health System and Ortho Central, we are proud to be a part of this unique opportunity, because it is going to be better than Edmond. It is going to be more innovative than Tulsa. It is going to be more collaborative than Dallas. It is going to be a regional center of excellence that is unparalleled. So let's move this dirt. Because City of Norman, what moves you moves all of us.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome James Timberlake with the Santa Fe Family Life Center.
I love the theme music there. Man, we're excited to be a part of this project. The mission of the Santa Fe Family Life Center is to improve the health of Oklahomans and to provide fitness opportunities for all abilities. We do this in 3 ways: through sports competition, wellness programs, and adaptive sports, which are sports for people with disabilities where the rules or the equipment have been modified to meet the needs of the participants. And we'll bring this mission mentality to the Young Family Athletic Center here in Norman to provide a world-class facility for the residents of Norman. Our operations will focus on providing competition and community. At the Young Family Athletic Center, in just a single day, someone will be able to come in and see elite athletes train, high-level basketball, swimming, and volleyball competition, team practices, youth sports leagues, pickup games, wheelchair basketball, individuals exercising, and families spending time together participating in healthy activities. The Young Family Athletic Center will be both a facility that attracts national tournaments
and as well as providing an incredible amenity to the citizens here in Norman. And the involvement from the Young family, from Norman Regional, what they're doing with that component will take this facility, I think, to a level that we can really only dream of right now until we get to see that and come to fruition. And it will definitely be a national destination right here in Norman. One of the favorite parts of my job is seeing people and athletes find their place and transform their lives through sports, especially young people. Numerous statistics show that when kids are involved in healthy activities, their chances for success in school, relationships, and ultimately over the span of their life greatly increase. And it is awesome to see the city of Norman, as well as the Young family, invest in our youth in this way through this facility and provide this opportunity for all kids in Norman. As facility construction begins and we continue to prepare for operations, please be an ambassador for the new facility. Please help spread the word about the programs and the opportunities that will be available at the center. Please reach out to us if there are groups or teams or organizations that we should work with. This facility is meant to serve the community of Norman. And one of our next steps in preparation will be to conduct a community survey assessment to determine the appropriate programming needs for the facility. And I know that the facility still has to get built, but when we're ready for the grand opening, we want you all back to help us kick it off and to get everything rolling. So on behalf of our staff and board of directors, many of whom are here with us today, we're honored to be a part of the Young Family Athletic Center and looking forward to expanded service in the community of Norman. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with FSB Architecture, John Sempter.
The music is really intimidating. You know, I get to represent the design and construction team today, and really it's a humbling thank you for allowing us to be a part of this process. You know, the citizens of Norman have come together and really given a unanimous voice in trying to move Norman forward. Every time we met with the Citizens Advisory Committee, I'm looking at a couple key ones, we'd walk in there and there was consensus. They wanted this to be an elite performance venue that the citizens could come, that young kids could train in, grow up, and compete. And really, every time we tried to shave away at something, they said no, and they fought. And this design, this facility that we're going to groundbreak on today is really a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that a lot of citizens have really fought for. You know, as we look and said, well, we need this to be a national prominence, we brought in some national partners. BRS Architects are here in the room. Water Technology Inc., our pool designer. We really went across the nation, found what other facilities were doing, and brought it together and right-sized it for Norman. We're really proud of the 122,000 square feet, 12-acre site. You know, what that really means, you know, it's big numbers, but we talk about 8 basketball courts, 12 volleyball courts. Well, when you think about it, you have 12 volleyball games going at once. That means 24 teams, 24 families, and then we have to have space for the next league. So another 24 teams and families. You just look at that. That's community. That's what we're building here. We're building the community. We're growing Norman. We're moving forward. That's what this was about. So a humble thanks for allowing us at FSB to be a part of it, and we're really looking forward to building this building and moving forward. Thank you.
Now let's welcome the Director of Norman Parks and Recreation, Jason Olsen.
should let this play a little bit longer, is it not? Everybody knows Parks and Rec, right? Yeah, this is it, right here. This is what we're all about. Yeah! Norman, how exciting is it today that we're out here about ready to break ground on this project? It's great. It's a long time coming and we're ready to roll, and the product that we're going to deliver you is going to be earth-shaking. It's going to change your opinion on everything that Parks and Rec has done. We truly believe that this is going to be the crown jewel of our park system, and it's going to serve not only our community for a long time, but there's going to be people that look at us and say, wow, how did Norman put this together? How can we be like Norman? People are going to be jealous of what we have right here in Norman. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I have a few thank yous. That's what it said on the list of things I was supposed to do anyways. So I'm going to throw a few thank yous out here. There's so many people that are involved in this project that there's a huge team, and they're all serving our community in so many different ways. My first one is I like to thank Judd Foster. I don't know where exactly he is. He's yes, a little bit more. Our previous director of Parks and Recreation. He's a great friend, a great mentor, a super awesome boss. Anybody, you can ask anybody from Parks and Rec here. Judd oversaw so many Norman Ford projects. Westwood Family Aquatic Center, Ruby Grant Park, Andrew Skate Park, just to name a few, and he laid the foundation for all of our Norman Ford projects, and including this one, so thank you, Judd. Our current and previous city councils and mayors, thank you very much for your leadership and guidance through all of these projects, especially to Mayor Clark. Mayor Clark has been very active and supportive with both dealing with the young family, calling them, checking in on them, making sure they're doing okay, but also helping us get Norman Regional in on this project. So thank you to our mayor and council. Thank you a lot. I appreciate you. Our construction team, ADG, our partner, our program manager on a lot of our Norman Ford projects. FSB, our architecture team, thank you. G. Johnson, our construction managers, they have, they're amazing. JHBR, the architect for Norman Regional. This group has a very special connection. We're very close. We spent a lot of time together making our master calendar and all that good stuff. And we're going to deliver a special project for Norman. Our multi-sports and aquatics ad hoc committee, we've had dozens and dozens of meetings working together, ironing out what this facility is going to look like. Thank you for your time, and they are volunteers. They show up and volunteer their time and give input to what this is going to be. Of course, our Parks Board, overseeing all these projects, Norman Ford projects, along with 65 parks and all of our recreation programs. Our operating partner, Santa Fe Family Life Center, they are going to change the way we think of programming here in Norman. They are going to offer so much to Norman. No matter what your ability is, they're going to have a program for you here at this facility. Special thank you to Norman Regional, especially Richie Split, Paula Price. Man, I wrote this down so I would not forget to say this. If there was a section in the dictionary about community collaboration, me and you, the city, hospital, we would be there. We define it. We are good partners and we work together. Every time I come up with an idea, some of them stupid, they say yes. So thank you. Of course, our city staff. There's so many city staff. There's so many things that go into a project that people don't really understand, between platting, getting your permits, between the parks guys calling you at weird hours, asking stupid questions. They always sit there and they answer. They're patient and they're very supportive. We have a great team here in Norman, and man, thank you very much. And of course to our park staff, overseeing so many Norman Ford projects, including this one, providing maintenance, support, and everything that we have in the city park system. I also want to say thank you to the Young family. I've known the Young family since my early days in Norman. I tried to go back and look at the calendar, and I came up with maybe 2003, 2004-ish when we met. I was at the Whittier Recreation Center running the Junior Jammer program. Rayford was a coach, and his whole family was involved in all of our programs, from anything that we throw out, the Young Family would be there, especially after school programs, junior jammer basketball, always involved. I made a promise to Ray that I would not share any stories, so the story about me coming up to him after a competitive junior jammer game and saying something like, "What's going on? It's not like any of these kids are going to make the NBA." Yeah, I'm not going to tell that story. Or the story of the last time that I played Trae in one-on-one, I beat him. I'm going to leave out a few facts. He was 7. And I was 15 years younger and probably 40 pounds lighter. So, but to say the least, thank you to the Young Family. They're doing everything for all the right reasons. The conversations that we have with Ray, the family, they want to get back to Norman. This is not about having their name on a center. This is about giving back to the community that loved them. And I wrote down something in here that I would believe that Ray would say is that I would say Norman is truly lucky to have the Young Family. But if you talk to the Young Family, they would turn it back and say the Young Family is truly lucky to have Norman. And that kind of leads to a little bit, I didn't know that if they would want to speak or not, but he sent me a text about 4 or 5 minutes ago. So let me introduce Rayford Young, and he wants to say a few words. Let's hear it for Ray.
Chose that song. Well, I really don't know. I don't know what else to say. Everybody's pretty much covered everything. I think what's most important is from our family to the city of Norman, we need to say thank you. And it's been a great journey, and we're looking forward, to going a lot further. I really want to touch on why we're here, and just remind my family how blessed we are. What was it, Candace, 2004 or 5? We moved here. It was 2002? Oh, Cameron, oh my gosh. My youngest, so I have 2 kids that were born here, Cameron and Timothy, so that's right. Yeah. So, so Candace, she's from Shawnee, and I don't think if we would have ever met, I don't know if I'd ever even touched foot in Oklahoma, so, she gets all the credit for that, but Jason is correct. I've been involved in youth athletic sports, since we moved here, and I was kind of that dad that bugged everyone and got on everyone's nerves, because I told people when my son was 4, he's going to be an NBA player. So, and just like a lot of these parents today, when they come and tell me their parents are going to be an NBA player, their kids are going to be in the NBA, I give them encouragement, because you never know. You never know. And that's the reason that we're doing this. Trae will tell you, it was a journey. It was a journey driving to Tulsa every weekend just to practice, driving to Dallas every weekend to practice and playing tournaments. And, I would talk to Candace, and she would be going to Colorado for a volleyball tournament or going to Houston or whatever. So we're like, hopefully one day we can make a difference and just change that. And we're just so blessed to be able to do this. And Trae, he was so excited when I told him I spoke with Jason and we had an opportunity to do this. And he's like, "Yeah, Dad, let's give him $20 million." I said, "Trae, let's start with 4 or 5 and we'll get some more projects." So more than anything, I'm proud of him and how much he's done and how much he's wanted, to come back home and give back. And he's watched guys in the NBA since he was a kid give back to their communities, and that was the reason we started our foundation. And our foundation, the Trae Young Family Foundation, it has the word family in there because it started with the 5 of us: me, Candace, Caitlin, who's in New York, Cameron, who's getting ready for college, and my youngest, Timothy, along with Trae. But that foundation is not just us five. You know, that Young Foundation is this community, but it's also these people in the front row. You know, it's Trae's crew. You know, it's Josh, it's Chase, it's RJ, it's Shelby, it's everyone. And when you talk to these guys, they'll tell you that we're all about sports. I mean, we love sports, from basketball to football to pom, all across the board. So we're going to bring something, like everyone said, that like Dr. Bond said, this didn't happen overnight. I was talking about this when Trae was at probably Jackson, Kansas, or maybe Whittier. I mean, I had big dreams, so as you guys know. But you know, we're just excited, and I don't think people really understand, you know, what it feels like when you have a huge tournament and you have every basketball coach in the country at these events, from, you know, Coach K to John Calipari to Lon Kruger to like whoever. They're in one facility watching the top athletes compete for scholarships. And so for me, I get emotional and I get excited because we're going to bring that to Norman. And not only are we bringing that, we're bringing the people here to experience our restaurants, our hotels, you know, everything we have to offer. And you know, with that being said, you know, Candace gets mad because I don't talk about volleyball enough, but we're going to do the same thing with volleyball. I just don't know, you know, I don't know much about it. I'm sure we're going to have home events, cheerleading events, you know, it's going to be all across the board. So I'm going to bring Trae up here to say a few things. Like I said, he was excited, and you know, we are a family of a few words and more actions, and that's you know that's just what we're about. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Adidas T-shirts, the ones that got, you know, Trae's Adidas rep is here, JR, and the body armor waters. Hopefully they brought enough body armors, but along with Trae's sponsors, you know, right now it's Adidas, body armor, Wilson. This gym's going to have Wilson basketballs all over it, Adidas basketballs. I mean, this is going to be a big project, and we're excited, and we just want you guys to know, and I'm sure Trae's going to tell you, no matter where he's at in the world, no matter what NBA team he's playing for, I mean, he's always going to call Norman, Oklahoma home. So here's Trae.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too long. Trust me, I'd rather be in the finals right now, winning that. So, but no, like everybody said, I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be so fun. It was definitely tough growing up as a kid, having to travel around the whole country, and like my dad was saying, everybody's been saying, like having to go to Dallas to play in a gym with 8 courts in it, or wherever. And so to be able to bring that here, and then have some of the biggest tournaments, Adidas tournaments, the biggest things are going to be here in Norman. It's just special, and for me, I mean, that's all it's about. And I mean, I don't have fun unless the people around me are enjoying it too. So that's why I give back, and that's why this city and everything about this is so important to me. And so yeah, like he said and everybody said, I mean, I've known Jason for forever. This is all crazy to me. Like the DJ Eskimo Snow, I've known you since I was in Jackson. Like, no, for real, this is just crazy to me. Like I'm happy everybody came out. I mean, hopefully everybody comes out for the grand opening, and I'm back here and we get to all experience this together, because I would hate to do this by myself. And so to bring everybody here and for everybody to be here, it's amazing. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope y'all use it a lot, because I'll be back if y'all don't use it. So it's going to be fun, and I'm glad y'all here. Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our last speaker today, let's hear it for Mayor Bria Clark.
All right, thank you all so much. What an amazing event. The excitement is literally palpable. And these speakers, you've seen the quality of partners that we are working with, and you know that this center is going to be in amazing hands. We do great work as a city, and we do great work as residents, and we do great work as nonprofits and foundations. But together, we do amazing work, and we're going to see that right here with the Young Family Athletic Center. Now I'll tell you, besides the whole pandemic thing, it's been a great time to be mayor. Because we got projects like this, things that are going to change the shape and the fabric of our community for years to come. We continue to invest in our future here in Norman, and so I want to make sure and say a big thank you to every Norman voter that went out and said yes for the Norman Forward Initiative. Let's give them a round of applause. I also want to say thank you to the Norman Forward team who had this vision of a quality of life initiative that would change our community forever. From the Westwood Family Aquatic Center to the indoor tennis facility to the phenomenal libraries, and now this. I say it all the time, it's not just because I'm a politician. Our best days are ahead, and I firmly believe that, and I hope that you do too. So I also want to thank our council members and city staff. It's been a journey. We had a little hiccup there in 2020, but we are moving forward. Our amazingly enthusiastic city manager, oh my gosh, thank you, Daryl. And if you didn't know, he was not city manager when the Norman Forward Initiative passed, and he has gotten so well versed and so enthusiastic, you would think he wrote the plan. So grateful for him. Judd Foster, you're the man. Jason Olsen, you are too, my friend. Well done on this event. And finally, I want to make sure we say thank you to the Young family. Ray, Candace, Timothy, Trae, and I know Caitlin and Cameron aren't here. This is your legacy. Not many people get to do something like this for your communities and leave it better than you found it. And I am eternally grateful for that. And you better believe I'm going to be at the groundbreaking. All right, we're going to have a party afterwards. It's going to be fantastic. So I don't have much else to say from that because you've heard from so many amazing speakers today. So let's go move that dirt.